Star Studio Lab. I'm Kylie. We're gonna be doing some fun science today with, of course, the dude. Are you excited?
What's up, everybody? Yes, I am. What is it we're talking about
We're
today?
gonna be talking about something fancy called non-Newtonian fluids. Okay, so it's a fancy word, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna play with some goo. Are you ready?
Oh, it's a fancy way of saying we're gonna be making goo. Okay.
We're gonna be making some goo.
Non-Newtonian.
Non-Newtonian, yep. So
Newtonian.
we'll explain that in just
Okay.
a minute, but
All right.
all you need to know for right now is that we're gonna be getting our hands a little bit dirty. So we're gonna need 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Dude, do you have cornstarch?
Yes, my mom packed some in my lunch today.
Okay, bring it on over.
It does not taste good on its own.
No, you don't wanna eat that.
It's kind of like flour.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty. It's not too big of a mess.
No,
for
that's
Mom
not
or
bad.
Dad to have to clean up afterwards, right? Oh, watch out, watch out. Woo! Okay, maybe don't do that. Okay, so we need 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
All right.
And then we need some water.
Thanks again, Mom.
Maybe some food coloring. If we want to, do you want to make it colorful?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, I think we could do that. Okay, so we have some blue. Is that, you think that's yellow or
Yellow?
green?
I think it's yellow.
Yellow, okay. And then I have pink, which is my favorite.
Awesome.
So this is
awesome.
gonna be fun. So can you help me out here?
Yes.
Start. So we've got the measuring cup right here.
So, you need 1 cup.
Of cornstarch. Go ahead.
All right.
You got it. Oh, there you go. Well, it's all right. We can make a mess. You want to do this someplace where maybe you can make a little bit of a mess. I think that looks great.
Okay.
I think you did a good job. Okay. So we're going to put that in this bowl.
Now, in science, the bowl is considered the
Like the lab.
basically, yeah, like the lab. Like it's the compartment in which the experiment is created.
Sure. I think that's a good way to put it, dude.
All right.
Very nice. It's kind of almost as nice as our lab. I love all the colors. Did you decorate this just for us?
No, that was Mr. B. Good job.
Oh, nice work. Okay,
right.
so we've got this.
Okay.
And we're gonna need 2 more tablespoons. So can you go ahead and grab the little measuring doodad?
This is 1 tablespoon.
Okay, perfect. So 2 scoops of that in here. And then I'm gonna put 1/2 cup of water into our measuring cup. How's that sound?
Okay. So making sure the scoops are level. And so 2 cups and 2 tablespoons exactly.
That was beautiful. Okay,
Actually, it wasn't exact, but you know.
so we're gonna have fun with the goo and kind of see how this works.
All right.
Okay, so now we're gonna put 1/2 cup of water
Okay.
into here.
Is it right away? Is there a chemical reaction once things boom hit? You know?
Well, so what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna kind of create something. So these guys are gonna meld, and water is so cool because you can add water to so many different things and it'll create a lot. And oh, this is kind
Totally.
of gooey. Kind of, oh,
Wow.
Okay,
Get
so
in there, yeah, really.
this is not, this is a little
Is that-
tough to mix, but it's cool. Do you see what's happening, dude?
It got hard really fast, and I'm
did.
curious because that means that the chemical reactions with each other were like instantaneous.
Oh yeah, like right away. Why don't you stir? It's hard, isn't
It's
it?
really hard to do.
Okay, so there's
Kylie,
a reason
it's too
for
hard.
that. It's not too hard. You can definitely do it. So we can use a spoon or our fingers. You're doing a great job. But what's funny is we're going to explain why it's so hard to mix in just a second.
It looks like Grandma's butter that she makes out on the farm.
Don't eat it though.
It's not okay. I was
It's
gonna
not
say
something
it's
that we
not.
want to eat.
Oh, it's just
Okay.
so.
It's funky, right? Okay, should we put some food coloring in it?
Does it look like ice cream? Like that
little
kind
bit.
of super frozen ice cream? You're like, hey, who wants a scoop? And you're like, yay! And you're like, for a half an hour just
Yeah.
to get a little bit. Okay.
Okay, so it looks
Okay.
good. So what's weird about this? Do
Wow.
you notice, dude? Okay, so when we go to hit it,
Yeah?
it gets really hard, but
It's really hard.
But it looks like it's starting to almost drip a little bit, and it gets kind of that gooey thing. So if we take some of this out,
Okay. Oh, whoa.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna get you some of this.
Can I-
Hold out
yeah,
your
give me a
hand.
slice of
okay.
that.
Hold it like between your fingers. Watch what's happening. Do you see it dripping through my fingers?
Whoa.
That doesn't seem to make any sense, right?
It doesn't.
Okay, so dripping, it's kind of like that weird, like, it's such a weird consistency. It almost feels like it shouldn't work. But it kind of feels cool, right? What's it feel like?
It's starting to feel a little bit like mud.
Yeah.
between your fingers.
Okay, but mud is one consistency. It's all that gooiness all the time.
Right.
But you know how hard this was to mix?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where the non-Newtonian comes in, because if we try and we go ahead and roll this into a ball or move this around, it gets really hard.
Crumbly.
So it goes from being liquid to being kind of a solid, but then, okay, so I've made it into a ball, and then you can stop, and as soon as you kind of settle down again, it starts to almost melt
Why?
because it's a non-Newtonian process. So that it defies all the laws of what we normally know. Because most things, if you put ice cream in your hands right here, ice cream would be ice cream. It'd be melty, right?
It'd be in my face.
Exactly.
Like eating it.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that'd be the same thing. But this one, you can even go and try and grab this. Grab it.
Oh, it's just like broke off like an icicle.
Yeah.
It just is this dripping thing that
Isn't that crazy
feels
though?
like we need more water.
Do you want to? We can add a little more water and see what happens.
Okay.
That's the fun part about science, is we can kind of take a look here. Okay, so we added a little more water,
Yeah, get in there.
but it's hard because you can't. As soon as you go to
It's
grab
just
it.
so weird.
So what's cool about stuff like this? So we don't have a ton of information, kind of on how this works exactly. Oh, look at it dripping. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Did you learn something new, dude?
Yes. Or you could be a superhero.
You could totally be a superhero.
I am non-Newtonian man.
Non-Newtonian man. Yeah, you could totally like flow through the earth, through the water. But then, as soon as someone tries to get you, hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Nothing can get you.
Yeah. This seems so simple. How come isn't like sweeping the nation? How come like people don't know about this in labs across the world?
Well, people do know about this.
Oh, okay.
And they're using it to kind of figure out new technology. Look, that just kind of broke in half. Okay, so we didn't put any color on this one. Do you want to do one with color?
Yeah, let's do one with color. Let's
Okay.
start over. Fill that up.
That looks
Good to go.
That looks good. Go ahead and pour that in there. That's what happens
was fun.
sometimes. What color do we want to do? We've got, looks like pink, blue, or yellow.
Pink.
Pink. I love pink.
I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the food coloring into the water, and then I'll have you stir. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, so we need just about a half cup. Pour this on in.
Okay.
There we go, maybe a little bit more. That seemed to work well last time. Okay, add it in. Oh, it's purple. Oh, that's a great color.
Sweet.
I love it. Great job, dude. Okay.
And here we are making a special recipe. Yeah.
But don't
Very
eat
good.
it.
Do not eat this.
Oh. Is that working?
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, that's a great color. Kind of reminds me of like an Easter egg a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah. I would call this periwinkle.
Oh, periwinkle flowers.
Let's add just a
A
little bit more
Good idea. So it should be,
CS.
if you're doing this like with mom or dad at home, it should be like the consistency of like really thick syrup.
Keep going there
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh, there we go. This one's definitely easier to stir than last time. I think we might even need a little more.
More?
More cornstarch.
All right. My mom said we could use the whole container.
That's so nice of your mom.
It's starting to get really hard to stir again, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, neat.
I want to put my hands in it.
Okay. Oh, there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting weird again.
I could. Oh. It feels.
Oh,
let's
it-
even use some more. What do you
More
think?
cornstarch? Do
Yeah.
it. I think so.
Oh, this is amazing, you guys.
This is super cool.
It's so liquidy, but so solidy.
So that's what makes it that non-Newtonian fluid. Because normally, like, if you were to go and here, can you see this? If I reach in, this all looks like liquid, right? So watch what happens when I go and I reach in. It almost gets hard. It becomes a solid.
It does.
So it changes from
That's-
a liquid to a solid.
And
Oh!
Newtonian is.
Non-Newtonians, like the way that they're supposed to act. You know, like what we talked about, how
yeah.
ice cream will be a certain way, it'll get melty, or if you have like this spoon, just because we tap this spoon on the table doesn't mean it's going to change. But if
Right.
we tap this on the table, it becomes solid.
It changes.
It changes its consistency. Basically, it changes the whole property in the makeup.
But it's still a solid.
Yeah, so it's changing from a solid to a fluid. I think this is the consistency that it's.
Cool.
Whoa. You could pick it up, you could roll it into a ball. It's weird to think that like this will just start melting. As soon as so I can roll it into a ball, and like you put pressure on it, and I could never squeeze this through my fingers, right? Because you're squeezing it, and it's becoming more solid the more I squeeze it, but then I set it down, and it's like within a second, it's becoming the goo.
Look at what happened when I squeeze it.
Oh. Wow.
That's incredible. It's oozing out of my hand.
Oh, this is so much fun to do.
Wow.
You're definitely gonna have to help mom or dad clean up though.
Yeah.
Good thing I have you to help me clean up.
Well, actually, that reminds me, I have to get going.
Wait,
so
what?
thanks everybody for joining us on yet another episode of Star Studio Lab. This is the dude.
It's Kylie.
And I gotta go.
So I'm gonna clean this up all by
I'll be right there, Mom.
Well, if you want to do this with your mom or dad, just head over to our website. We have all the information on there. It's a lot of fun. And don't forget, science rocks.